Good morning, Edmonton. It is so beautiful and sunny outside. Oh my god. But it is cold, as always. So it is Tuesday, January, or is it Monday? To be honest, I don't even know. I know that it's the 7th. Um, I've had a good day so far. I woke up early. Today I woke up, I don't remember the time. I'm practicing things about fixing my memory because in the last 2 years I've had really bad memory. So I have exercises that I'm doing to practice memory, practicing mindfulness. What else is on this paper? It's just a bunch of like exercises, but they're in depth. Because before, when I did them, it was always like through a YouTube video and I wouldn't write anything down. But now I'm trying to write it down so I can associate what I'm doing with all my senses. And so, yeah, today's exercises had to do with how to develop curiosity. Yeah, be like a river and keep giving. So I'm not gonna go in depth about all that because it's a lot. Yeah, so just small things in terms of growth. And so far, I haven't gone to the gym for the day because I was like busy writing stuff down and I lost track of time. Then I was reading, I lost track of time, and then I realized I had to go get food. And then I went and I got food. Then I ate and I realized I shouldn't have ate as much as I did because I have to go to the gym. So smart me. I have to wait a few hours because I can't go to the gym like this. Like I'll feel really, really, really bad. But yeah, I've had a good day. And I was meant to start my hair around like 11. But honestly, today's mood was like all about, I was listening to like audiobooks and writing things down. So I really just got lost in that. The writing that I used to do before was like in short spurts, and then I'm trying to like write like longer paragraphs. It's also just a way of keeping my brain activated because I'm not a student right now. And I am not enrolled in any courses, therefore I don't have an active learning process from like a student perspective. And I guess life has been my test lately. So as a student, I'm passing. And I'm passing because I'm doing what I can every single day. And I'm aware of what I'm doing every single day. One of the main things yesterday in yesterday's video that I didn't bring up was the fact that obviously now that I'm like here sitting down and not in the same mood as I was in, because sometimes I record my moods just so I can like remind myself where I was and where I'm going. It's one thing to just remember them, it's another thing to record them. And the whole video was like 7 minutes of like negativity, but obviously I was in that space, so I reflected on it. And because I'm in a better place today, I can safely say that the things I was saying yesterday were based around this idea of therapy and how therapy isn't really for everyone. And I'm talking like modern therapy because I don't want to get canceled for saying that you don't need therapy, but no, the way that therapy goes isn't really catered to everybody, and consultations aren't always in the favor of the person because the person that does your consultation, sometimes you can't really put things in depth in a consultation, and therefore it's just like a surface level meeting where somebody asks you for questions and then they match you with a therapist. And the other thing about therapy is that I noticed it could potentially bring more damage than good, and then you'll need more of it as you keep going. So when I think of therapy, I just think, because I haven't even started mine, And the search for it got me in a worse position than ever needing it before. And it just ended up bringing a lot of things that I never even thought I needed. And it got me thinking that certain things in life have to be mentioned to people earlier. But then it's like, what age do you bring this stuff up so that a person can navigate them, and what age is appropriate for them to navigate them? So it's not like anyone's doing the wrong thing, but there's a lot to be done in terms of getting people to tap into their mental health earlier, so that way they can just grow and not feel the need to need therapy. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Like, it's just, how could I put it? It's like, I lived next to a volcano, and the volcano was always there. We knew that one day it would erupt, but we just lived life knowing it would erupt. And time will come when it's going to erupt, but we don't know when. And when it happens, oh well, we got to deal with it. How do you prepare for it? Well, try not having too many things of value in the house. Try not to live too close to it. Hopefully, if you have a vehicle, you can drive away from it as it erupts. And then the way that I see therapy, it's like therapy will always be there. And when you need it, that will be when all these like feelings and emotions come out. And when they come out, it's like, are you prepared to like deal with them? Are you prepared to handle them? Like, what tools do people have to even handle these things when they come up? So personally, I never really thought that I needed help, to be honest. Like, the help that I always had was around the goods that were happening around me. And I have to be way, way more thankful than most people, because I've had an amazing and literally an abundance of education around me. And I think that's why I've been strong enough to handle life in the way that it was coming to me. And when I look back at how far I've come and the things that I've practiced and the sanity that I've been able to maintain, I was like, I was on a good path. And then I got faced with a problem that I couldn't navigate. And so I thought, oh, maybe out of all the things I practiced before, why did I neglect myself the way that I did? And so it got me to reflect on how I used to be really healthy. And I think that keeping healthy and my physical health and like obviously my health with like food, it kept me away from so many bad things. And there are people out here who experience a lot of bad things, but they're not healthy. They're not maintaining their health. Therefore, when bad things happen, it feels even worse to them. But when I think back for myself, it's like, I get to eat healthy, I get to exercise, I get to practice, mindfulness, kindness, I get to be a good person, I get to gauge people and their behaviors and, treat people depending on how they treat me. And if people don't like me, I move away from them. And if they like me, then we're friends. If people wrong me, I forgive them and I just let things go. And those were the things that I was practicing before, that I just thought that's how people lived life. And I come to realize there's more to it than that. And I was just naive because this world is full of like jealousy and people with like malicious intent towards others. And it's like those things were always there and I was always aware of them, but I just didn't gravitate towards them because there was never a need. And then now I got faced with a situation that I realized I was working so much to a point where I let my health down. I really, really let my health down. And then I was looking through things and I'm like, why did I let my health down? Like, I don't even know which day I started to decline, but I just got a wake-up call, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was not healthy. The things I was doing before, whether it was going for long walks in nature, going for long walks in whatever park I could find where there's trees, you know, staying by the river, watching the water move, everything that was keeping like my psyche healthy, and like eating mostly vegetables and making smoothies. And I think like one day I was discouraged when I went to look at my smoothie bottle thing, when I was twisting it, and under it there was like a residue of smoothie, and I got mad and I tried to clean it, and then I just got put off. Instead of buying another one, because I don't like wasting money, I tried to wash it, and from that day I was just like, ugh, I was put off from making smoothies. So then I started going to Booster Juice, and then I was like, I don't like wasting money, and Booster Juice, it ends up being costly if it's like every day. And I just look back at that, because obviously I was in a reflective stage, and I noticed that I lost a lot of money, you know, drinking a Booster Juice. So I saw the decline in my health, and I saw that I wasn't doing well, and I saw that I wasn't making the right choices for myself. And I think neglecting that part of me, and also not eating veggies, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, like eating your fruits and vegetables, going for long walks in the park, and practice kindness have kept me alive this long. And a part of me lost that because I chose to take a path that obviously wasn't great. And then I found myself like suffering, and then I would have like, then I had to work a lot, and then I got panic attacks, and then I was like in the ER, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, how did I waste a whole year not being my greatest self? Like it made no sense. And so it brings me back to this therapy talk. Like, I didn't think I needed therapy, to be honest, because most of the things I was working through were fine. And the search of therapy has just made me worse than I was. And I don't know, now that I'm here, it's like, do I even go to therapy, or do I just keep practicing what I knew? But then I don't want to like live long and then look back and think, should I have gone to therapy? So pretty much I have to do it because the idea is there. And since I like trying new things, I'm going to have to do it anyway for the sake of trying new things. And if somebody ever needed it in the future, then at least I could be of help and say, oh yeah, I've been there, I know how it works. Because the other thing about, you know, new ventures is being able to tell others how they went. So if I don't take therapy, and then one day somebody needs my help and they need to go to therapy, then how would I ever like send them to a therapist if I don't know what it's like? So yeah, this video is gonna be long. 13 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have to stop it here. Anyway, I think I'm good. I'm gonna start my hair, and it's 6 o'clock, you guys. It takes at least 6 hours to do my braids, and I've wasted 6 hours, and then now I'm gonna be 6 hours behind, which means I won't even sleep till midnight, or I might do the rest of them in the morning. Oh my god. We'll just leave this where it's at, and we shall speak later. And we'll continue to pray for our health and wealth and greatness. And I keep eating your vegetables and your fruits. If you live near water, please go and walk by the river or something, or by the ocean, because it's super, super duper helpful. What else? I don't know. Look up books on how to be a better human being. Like, there's so many resources out there. And it's like, some days when I'm down and out and I'm just like, why am I stressed? I have YouTube. So then I just go on YouTube and I put up like audiobook, or like somebody talking. Or I have this app that I use for people that are learn better auditorily. And then I listen to the books instead. Like, there's so many resources outside, and I have to be mindful of that every time that I'm in a, like, you know, negative mode, that there's so many things that I can put on to enrich myself. So yeah, stay safe and be blessed, and we'll see you in another video. Bye.